Hi, my name is Cindy Lai. I'm a personal trainer and fitness instructor here to help you train smarter and move better. Posture has a direct effect on all our daily activities, from walking to running to sitting to exercising. If you're sitting all day long, you might experience a stiff neck, maybe pain in between your shoulder blades, maybe your lower back, and going as far down as your hip flexors, maybe even your hamstrings. Aside from taking regular breaks throughout the day and doing the necessary mobility exercises, it's important to keep yourself mobile throughout the day. Any one posture, whether you're sitting or standing, is never good for extended periods of time. Today I'm going to show you how you can release some of that pain that you might be feeling or tightness that tends to be chronic for you. If you missed my neck mobility tutorial a few weeks ago, please feel free to go to my Facebook page, Cindy Lai Fitness, or my Instagram to check it out. I've been taking some Feldenkrais classes, which have been amazing in terms of loosening up the spine. And the reason why Feldenkrais works so well is because you're basically training your brain to retrain your nervous system. We develop movement patterns over the years, habitual, and over time you just hold on to certain muscles and you don't know how to relax other muscles. So I'm going to start keeping my feet about hip width apart on the floor. All I want you to do is just get a sense of how your spine feels at the moment. Does your head feel heavy? Does it feel weighted? How does your body feel in space right now? Can you imagine the back of your spine from your neck going all the way down to your lower back? Just think about how it feels at the moment. And see where the weight shift is in your feet. Are you shifting from one side to the other side? Are you shifting forward or back? Just get a sense of how you're feeling. All I want you to do right now is I want you to lift your chin up towards the ceiling. See how far you can go. And then lower it back down towards the floor. So just nice and easy, not trying to strain. Take a deep breath and make sure you're breathing. Exhale. So with as minimal effort as possible, then just see how far you go as you lift the chin up. Are you more restricted as you go up or as you go down? Come back to center, leave that alone. Next thing I want you to do is I want you to turn to the right, stop in the center, turn to the left, and get a sense of if one side feels more restricted than the other side. Do they feel the same? Again, nice and easy. And just get a sense of how your body feels on the right and how it feels on the left. Good, I want you to shake everything out for a second. Just let everything loosen it up. Take a couple of steps. Okay. And again, let's let your feet settle back into the ground. Now, we're going to repeat the same exercise just to warm up your spine. I want you to imagine placing your finger on the back of your spine and you're going up vertebrae by vertebrae. All right, so I want you to think as you're lifting your chin up. Can you imagine, okay, the lower back lifting? Can you segment it as you lift up, right? So not just your head lifting. Maybe your pelvis has a tilt forward a little bit. Tuck forward. As you lift, think about going up through your belly button, all the way up to your sternum. Okay, up through your chest, lifting up. And then relaxing it back down, tucking the chin in. Again, going back down the same way. As you come down, what has to contract? Which part of your spine contracts? Maybe your abs contract a little bit at the end. And again, let's reverse that. So you're going to tuck. Okay, think about, if you're not sure, think about how you travel upwards, going all the way up, letting everything release out. And again, tuck. Make sure there's no strain, so it should be nice and relaxed. Breathing down into it. So again, make sure you're not forcing anything. And again, just let's do this at your own pace, nice and easy. Breathe. And then relax. Make sure you're exhaling. Breathing is really important. Okay, so at your own pace. Okay, think about lifting up through your belly, going all the way up through your sternum. Okay, lifting up. Where does it feel comfortable at the top? And then reverse it back down. It's like a spinal wave. Okay. And let's do 1 or 2 more. So again, go as slow as you can. Slower is better. We don't want to rush the movements. And then reverse it. Exhale, tucking your chin in. Can you feel, as your chin stays tucked, do you feel your lower back? Do you get a sense of what's lifting? What's contracting? Good, come back to center, relax everything. So you can take a couple of steps. All right, release. And then from here, just lifting your chin up and down. Just nice and easy. Do you feel like you have more range of motion? Does it feel different from when you started? Okay, I want you to remember that. Now we're gonna come down to the floor. You might want to roll your mat up a few times because we are going to be on one knee. And this might be a little bit hard on your knees. So I want you to place your right knee back on the floor and left foot forward. All right, so you want to square off your hips. Probably best if you're not wearing socks on a slippery floor. All right, so you want to square off your hips. Make sure everything is square, meaning everything is facing forward. Okay, so you're going to place your hand on top of your left hand on top of your left leg. Right hand could be down, right hand could be over here. See what feels comfortable for you. Maybe it's over here. All right, so pick the modification that works for you. So all I want you to do from here, relaxing the shoulders, looking straight ahead. All right, I want you to think about tucking your chin in. As you tuck the chin in, let your belly just slightly contract back. Okay, but with minimal effort. And again, doing the same thing. I want you to roll up through your spine, going all the way up. Breathe. Okay, so again, nice and easy. Take breaks in between. Okay, as you go back, maybe your body shifts forward a little bit on the left side. And again, releasing it back. Breathe as you come forward. All right, pay attention to what your leg is doing. And again, as you're releasing, so your body shifts back on the right side, your leg might come forward on the left side. Breathe into it. Okay, and again, so take your time. This is not meant to be fast whatsoever. I want you to feel adjust as necessary. And you're not supposed to do this where you're straining yourself at any point. Breathe into it. Okay, how far can you go where you feel comfortable? And then reverse the movement. Breathe. You can always stop in between, take a couple of seconds, okay? So place your hands wherever it feels comfortable for you. So again, absolutely no strain in the shoulders. I want you to feel the back of your lower back, if you can feel it as you tuck your chin in. And again, reversing it, think from your pelvis. Your pelvis shifts forward. Okay, you're slowly rolling up through your spine. Take your time, think about that segment of each vertebrae. And then as you reverse, coming forward, breathe. Okay, let's do 1 or 2 more. Exhale, breathe. And again, tucking it in. Think about reversing everything. Again, spinal wave down. Okay, so your spine is doing one of these things where it's going up and then reversing it back. Okay, so do what feels comfortable for you where you don't have to, exert too much effort. Place your knees back on the floor. For a second, you can sit back in child's pose. Relax, shifting it side to side. Good. If you could come up on your knees. Now, you can place your hands on your hips. Let's retest it, even though we're on our knees in a different position. Do you feel anything has changed in your neck and your mid-back? Does anything feel like it's loosened up? Again, make sure you're breathing. Breathing is really important. Good. All right, now let's try the other side. So again, you're gonna place the right foot forward this time. Left knee goes back, stay centered, square off your hips. Okay, so maybe this side will feel a little bit awkward. Place your hands wherever it feels comfortable. You can place it down by your side. And again, let's do the same thing again. Okay, so I want you to tuck your pelvis. Think about rolling up through your spine, lifting your chin up. And again, I want you to think about initiating the movement from your spine, not from your neck. Breathe. Kind of get a sense of where you're lifting, where you're initiating the movement from as you lift up. Maybe this side feels more restricted than the other side. As you exhale, relax. And again, take breaks at any point you need to. Do you feel, as you lift, what's expanding? Your chest, as you go back, as you tuck, what's rounding? Do you feel the muscles that are rounding? Maybe you're contracting your abs a little bit. And again, so lifting up. Again, going at your own pace, breathe into it. And relax. So again, with as minimal effort as possible, try to make this easy. Take lots of breaks in between. You do not have to go repetition after repetition. Good. Let's come back to center. Swing that knee back. And again, let's go back into your child's pose. Does anything feel different? You can shift side to side. You can stay still. Slowly roll yourself back up. Again, let's try tucking your chin, lifting your head up. Did anything feel like it's loosened up? Do you feel more space in your neck? Do you feel less tight? Good. And then from here, let's come up to stand. All right. Now let's try that on our feet. So relax everything. And again, so lifting your chin up. How does this feel compared to before? Do you feel more movement in your spine, not just your neck? Think about where my hands are. If I'm traveling up and down, I'm drawing that line down, relaxing it. Breathing into it. Do you feel more movement? And then relax. Good, and then from here, let's shift to the right. And then shift to the left. Does that feel a little bit better? Does that feel easier? So, this is something easy you can do. Spend a couple minutes a day. You can do it in between work. You can do it at the end of the day. But the most important thing is, if you want to keep yourself healthy, your posture healthy in the long run, you have to take those breaks throughout the day. So even something as simple as just standing and doing this neck roll. You can check out my tutorial again. It has it in more detail, but something simple you can do. Maybe even a few minutes a day, you'll feel a major difference. All right, so check it out. Let me know how it goes. Please comment, let me know if you have any questions. Good luck, and looking forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.